Well, saying that the way you've just mentioned them, like, how would you define your style then? Like, would you say like
I
you're
would
a
just say
would you say like you're a counter puncher
I
or
got
an
my
aggressive
I got
striker
my
or
own style. I don't know. I just a precision striker. Like I just know how to hit people. I just envision before I go into the ring, every position that's gonna be played out pretty much because I fought so many times. I know what position I'm gonna end up in or what I'm gonna be looking at, and I just kind of analyze and visualize in my mind and bring that to practice. And the moment I get in the ring, it's all unfolding. People actually like trip out because I shadow box exactly the way I think the fight's gonna go.
yeah,
And then most of the time it does happen. So I would say that I'm just more adjusting my style to what's in front of me. So like how I fought Luke Campbell has been so much different than I fought anybody else because I knew he was a rangy, long fighter and he didn't have as much power. So my best way to knock him out would be taking it to him and not give him a chance to use his range. And that's what I did. I just came at him, visioned it, and I kind of actually said I was going to knock him out to the body because I knew sooner or later his body would start breaking down due to the pressure I'm putting on him. And then it happened. So I just pretty much, my style is whatever's in front of me. Like Tank, when I fight him, it's going to be a much different style than I fought everybody else. Yeah, I plan to win that one too.
yeah.
I don't know my style. I really don't.
I know what you mean because styles make fights. It depends who you're coming up against, what style you're gonna use. I know exactly
I'm
what
a
you
chameleon.
mean.
I'm just going to do whatever I need to do.
Blend into everything.
Exactly. I'm going to blend in and make sure I find a way to win.
So one question I wanted to ask you, like, was a question I always get asked. I always get asked, do you feel nervous? You know what I mean? So I just thought it's another one that you're a fellow fighter, so I thought I'd ask you. Because I always get asked, did you get nervous? And I'm like, no, not really. It's what we do. You know what I mean? Your heart starts racing a bit when you're walking out and that, but that's standard. There's that many people looking at you. It's bound to.
Yeah. Sometimes I get more nervous with these type of things, but I used to get really nervous where it could affect me when I was younger, maybe when I was in the amateurs or something, but I sorted all those things out in my mind, by just asking myself simple questions when I feel it may overwhelm me, kind of like, what's the truth? The truth is I fought my whole life. I know how to fight. So
yeah,
I just say to myself, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to see the same things. And then I just start focusing on the moment. So if I'm in the back room, I start focusing on how can I make, myself in the back room the best experience I could make it. And then when I start going to the walkout, how can I make the walkout the best it could be? So I kind of like just focus on the moment in time and try to make that the best. So, the way I look, the way I act, the music I'm listening to, how can I make this the most vibey back room I can make it? You know what I mean? So I'm always asking myself those questions just to focus on the moment. Like I said, don't let, that the fight hasn't even started happening. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to worry about it. When I get in there, then I'm going to be like, okay, then I'm going to start doing my thing. So that's what I try to do.
Yeah, that's what I say. In the back, lad, normally when I'm in the back, I'll put the playlist on what we have on when we're sparring. I'll just put that on.
That makes sense.
And just get warm and flow. You know what I mean?
I try to go in my mind where it's like so deep. I just want like no mercy. Like I just keep on envisioning. I keep on saying that to myself. Like no mercy, no mercy, no mercy. The moment he does something, I'm on top of it. Like I just keep on reminding myself like this man is not gonna he's not gonna do anything to me. And then I think about, okay, what would he do? It don't matter. I just keep on like mantras in my mind all day long, just to really squeeze that out of me. So I get to a moment where I am truly detached from like everything, and it's so hard for me to come down to after the fight. I'm done, and I'm still feeling that like I don't know, I can't really explain it, but it's a certain feeling that I get where it's like I'm completely detached and I'm just like zoned in on everything.
I know what you
like
mean.
I'm on top of everything. Like if I know some man's shoes untied from like far because I'm so zoned in on every detail. Like because I'm thinking like, what would he do? I'm on top of that. What would he do? I'm on top of that. And like I'm no mercy. I'm gonna squeeze this man. I'm gonna hurt him. Like some way I'm gonna find a way to hurt him. Like I know I'm gonna find a way.
Yeah.
Because I really do want to hurt somebody, like knock them out. Like, I'm sorry, not hurt somebody, but I want to knock them out.
I know what you mean, because I say stuff like that, but like I don't actually want to like hurt someone, but I want to finish them inside the cage or the ring.
I don't like fights going to distance. I like to find a way to really like show my dominance. Like I beat him at everything he thought he could do, and I finished the job.
Yeah, that's it. You'd always want to like
not force it. I don't force anything, but like what I do, like my pace or the way I got on top of him on a moment that he wanted to rest, and I got him at that moment. Like I just like to assert my dominance where I knocked him out.
I don't know exactly what you mean. My last fight went to decision, and everyone talks shit about it, like because it went to decision. Just because you never finished them, people have something to say.
Exactly.
So I'd always rather get the finish.
That's what happened to me on one of my fights too. Like it went to decision. It was like my first comeback fight after a while, and the guy survived. I mean, the guy was playing survival the whole time, but I dropped him and hurt him, but couldn't finish him. But people were talking shit. I'm like, man.
He ran for the whole fight.
He didn't want to fight. If he fought, he would have got knocked out. But to me, it didn't really. It helped me look at the whole 12 rounds, and I was able to now take my training and look at it in a 12-round aspect. And I was able to my training got better from it.
Yeah.
Because I was able to break down like what is the truth. When I get to the 8th and 9th round, I'll feel this way, so I should probably focus on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was able to train better from that experience. But yeah, people talk, but you're only good as your last fight, so it don't matter. The next one you perform good, they're not even gonna remember that.
Yeah, I know what you mean with the zoning and stuff as well, lad, because I feel like sometimes when I'm in the cage, I go on autopilot, and it's just I don't even know what's happening. It's just happening. You know what I mean? My body's just doing it. Yeah, instinct just kicks in, and I'm just doing it. You know what I mean?
There's sometimes I do go on autopilot, and then sometimes I really realize everything I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm countering him with this shot. I know like when I'm zoned in like that, it's a different feeling. I don't know which one's better, honestly.
Yeah.
When I'm on autopilot or when I'm on when I'm there. It's weird. But I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when you're driving the car, you stop realizing you're driving. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
But you're still braking.
Lola says that to me sometimes. Sometimes it's like she'll drive somewhere and she'll go, wow, I got here fast. Didn't even realise I was driving there. Like you just basically teleport where you just lose concentration, but you just drive normally.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You're still braking. You're still.
Still doing everything normally, but you're not there.
Yeah, that's mad weird.